Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. I'm back with the best co-pilot anybody could ask for. This is my Sheepadoodle Lola, and this is the BMW E38 that was given to me by my good friend Randy at Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today is the day you have been waiting for because this car is back from paint and she looks good. She looks, you can't imagine. You really have to be kidding me, right? See all the little pistons? Why it looks like snow. I'm flooring a V12 engine. You thought this was going to be perfect, right? Why can't I, fall in love with a Lexus? Monkey. Wrench. Mike. Yay!
I'm in the car.
If you've been watching the channel, you know just how bad this car looked when I got it. Lola was embarrassed about it. She wouldn't even get inside. It smelled so weird and looked so bad. But now, she loves it in here and she won't get out. You trying to lick me or what? What's going on there? Yeah, okay. You got some hot breath, girl. All right, that's incredible. Okay, so let's just kind of keep these closed, and we're just gonna power through this. Yeah, it's bad. She needs to brush her teeth in the worst way. Okay, yes, you know this was basically an abandoned car for years and years and years. Oh my gosh, I got the hood opened, and the engine was covered in junk and leaves and all kinds of weird stuff. We got the car running. Then we had to trailer it all the way here to Tulsa from AAR, Randy's headquarters in central Oklahoma. So we had a little caravan. We did that, and then it wouldn't even make it up the hill. This car would not make it up the hill. So we have done so much work on the engine itself, PCV valve. We've done all kinds of things, hoses, all kinds of crazy things, injectors, spark plugs, everything that you could imagine to get the car running. And then once it was running, we did some little detailing on the inside, and the car, I think, is looking better and better and better. I still have to do a little bit of work on it. For example, right there. Yeah, the cigarette lighter doesn't want to come out. It's a hot mess. I still need to condition the seats one more time. I'm actually thinking about tinting the windows because the car looks so good right now. Yeah, you're going to be amazed when I show you the condition of the outside. But before we do that, I want to introduce you to a new product that I have because I have a whole bunch of issues right here on my new instrument cluster, things I want to check out. So what I'm going to show you is the OTOFIX D1 scanner. This is an amazing product, bi-directional. We can make the car do things. It retails for about $600 and I want to say $79 or $59. It's not too much for what it does. It is Bluetooth. It connects to the OBD port through Bluetooth, and it's exactly what we need to fix some issues on this car. So let's check it out. Then I will show you the paint. All right, here we are. This is a very nice little product. 7-inch screen, runs on Android. Look at that. It's like an iPad. Basically, it is an iPad or an Android version of the iPad. Okay, here's what the home screen looks like right there. This will scan over 140 different car brands. It has offline coding for 31 makes, more than 40 maintenance service functions. And like I said, it is bi-directional. This thing will do a lot. You can tell things in your engine to activate the ABS, the transmission, the immobilizer. We're kind of working on that car right there. You haven't even seen it yet. That's the Jaguar that has a key that isn't really working. So I'm hoping that this will work on the immobilizer and the recoding of the key there. This will also do TPMS and all kinds of things. You can read and erase codes, of course. You can operate actuators. There's live data. There's ECU information. You can control your fuel pumps, the windows, the mirrors, all kinds of things. And like I said, there are 38 different special functions, like an oil reset, which I need to do on this car, your battery monitoring service, the BMS for BMWs. We have the diagnostic program, which is loading right here, as you can see. Now this thing is fast. This thing is really fast. Let's go automatic selection. We We can tap read to acquire. We're back with the VIN. We will enter this. Okay. There we go. So it is an E38 740i. It's an M62 engine. Correct. It was made in 7 of 7. Yep, but it's still a 98. Okay. Yes. And on a newer car, this is lightning fast. How do I know? Because I've tried it on newer cars. Older cars, we're waiting on the older car's computer to respond. So that's the holdup right there. So we'll be back. Okay, well, we have some engine fault codes. Camshaft position sensor misfiring at several cylinders. Cylinder 4 misfire detection. Misfire total with cylinder cutout. So those, I think, are old codes. Let's clear these. And then we just have an issue with the instrument cluster. Okay, that's good. Let's go back. We'll go to some live data, show you what's going on here. Engine speed 710, 730. Let's give it a little gas. Here we go, 1240, 14. Here's your air intake temperature, coolant temperature. Mass airflow sensor. Power supply 14.25, 14.33. That's good. Injection signal. Ignition timing. Check high beam light, transmission fail-safe program, check brake linings, washer fluid low, and then brake lights. So let's kind of go into this electronic transmission control. We're going to read codes, no fault code. See, there was nothing wrong with it. Now we can go into live data and take a look at the solenoid valves. If this is an older Mercedes, you know that those transmissions do seem to have problems with solenoid valves getting dirty. Then you got to replace some parts on them, and it's a real pain. All right, here's some more of this live data. We have automatic, the temperature. This is in Celsius. I think I can change this to Fahrenheit. Engine temperature is 69. We're getting 14 volts, which is good. Engine speed 704 RPM. So this is a good way just to kind of see what's going on. Kick down, brake pedal. There it is. I just hit the brakes. There we go. So we know that the brake problem it's probably just the lights. It's not my switch down there. This, there you go, is my table of parts for the BMW. You will notice that we have one very dirty, kind of broken ashtray and cigarette lighter. It does not work in the car, so we're going to fix it. We're going to clean this up and replace it with that. We have two taillights because I keep getting those error codes in the dash about problems with my taillights. This one looks really good. This one looks kind of iffy right here. I think it might be better than what is in the car actually right now, but we'll see. If this does not work, I do have 30 days to return them. I'm loving my new pull-apart yard. It's not LKQ. It's a new one, and it's a lot cheaper. And we just happen to have a new headlight. Remember when we first got the car and we thought that it was an alternator that was causing smoke and would start a fire? Well, it wasn't. It was the wiring inside the driver's side headlight. So this one doesn't have the same problem as the one that's on the car. So we're going to replace this first. Then we'll take a look at the two taillights and see how I can kind of MacGyver something and make it all work. Then we will address this situation right here. And then I'll show you the paint job. I'm making you wait, all right? You know I love my cliffhangers, but she looks fantastic. Replacing the BMW headlight is not very difficult at all. Basically, tap this, it slides over to the inside of the car. This comes out, it reveals two Torx screws right here. They're small, they are really small. You release those, you have 2 points right here. You release that under the electrical connector, and she just comes out in one big chunk. So I will do that, and then I'll show you how we install the new, to me, headlight. All right, and I'll show you just how bad the wiring actually is on this one right here. It's really kind of scary. We are all attached, and it looks beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is the issue. See? Look at all that. That's what was smoking. That's the smoking gun right there. Okay, let's see if the new one works. Here we go. And let there be light. Ooh. Okay. Are all of them working? Well, not the far one. Okay, so we'll need to get a light bulb, because I did test that they were getting electricity before. There we go. So I need the low beam. Yeah, I think it's like an E1 or something. Anyway, we have the left side working perfectly. We need a light bulb, a headlight bulb for the right. Now let's go to the back of the car. That's a good looking badunkadunk, isn't it? Isn't it, Lola? That's a good looking badunkadunk. Anyway, look at that. Don't look at the paint or anything yet. We haven't had the big reveal. I don't know if the brake lights are working though. We'll look at the footage. Replay time. The referees have reviewed the footage, and we have no brake light right here. So that's where the one thing was kind of melted. So let's turn off the power and we'll take a look. This is the old one, and this is the new to us. Okay, this, see how these are all a little bit cleaner? It looks like it's in better shape. This isn't so beat up and everything around here, which would be that one down there. I'm hoping this one fixed our problem, and I'm hoping that this one also has all the lights that work. So we'll just kind of put this in and see what happens. It's literally 4 little nuts. This part is what plugs in. All right, without further ado, let's give it a try. Let's just see what's gonna happen. Okay, we're focusing over here. This is the one we want to work. Well, we want all of them to work, but we really want that one to work because it didn't before. Let's see, how do they look? Good, 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 good. And the test, I can't see, you gotta tell me. Are you ready? Here we go. Please work. Is it working? We'll have to check the video and see. That, my friends, is what we call a win. We have lights that illuminate, which is good. Now, we have one more thing we want to do, and that is to work on the ashtray and the cigarette lighter, because it's a hot mess. And for that, the center console has to come out. So let me get that out and I'll show you exactly what happened. Or do you want to watch? I'll give you the choice. You want to watch, or you just want it out? Watch, out, what? You want to watch? Okay, that's okay. We'll keep everybody happy. All right, we're going in. Now, other than this, my 740, did it break? 740i that they took off, exclamation point, I guess, when they painted the car that you haven't even seen yet. We got to get this off. So there's 2 Phillips screws here, there's 2 here, and this has to come off as well. Then this kind of lifts up and you get 2 screws right here and here. So let me disconnect the battery real quick, because I don't want this thing going down and trying to start a fire. But I don't know if you can see this, the light still works. Ah! This car is so old, and yet most of the lights work. I don't even know what half this stuff does. I just want the cigarette lighter to work. All the telecommunication stuff I don't care about, but this is why. See how this is all cracked and broken? Yeah, so we're gonna go inside and figure out how to fix this. And very quickly, there's your own view of the hot mess that was beneath the armrest. Look at that. Tobacco, who knows what else is in there. That's really gross. Ugh. And just like that, we have one beautiful console. Look at that. Look at the difference it makes. And yes, there is a working cigarette lighter under here. You have to be a little careful when you open it up though, because it didn't want to work. There you go. See, there it is. Look how beautiful. And you got to kind of give it a little push for it to go back down. But it does. And you'll stay. And this opens too. So this is let's go up there. This is a win. This is a huge win. So let's check on our work. Brake lights that work. Check. We got them. Headlights that work. Check. We got them. So that can only mean it's time for the big reveal. First though, I'm going to wash the car because I want you to be incredibly impressed. It's been sitting under this tree here for about a week or so. You know what birds do best. So we're going to clean it up. Then we will have the big reveal and you are going to be in shock and awe. If not, I don't want to hear about it because I worked my rear end off for this video and I want to be impressed by your comments, okay? Let's get the car clean and we'll have our great big reveal. Well, time has finally come. Are you ready for the big reveal? Yeah, the Beamer got a bath and so did all this. We are both looking beautiful, although one is much, much younger than the other. Are you ready? Here is the moment I've been waiting to show you guys for a long time. Yeah, this has taken me months to get to this point. So without further ado, here she is. And we're gonna start right here and we're gonna show you, oh yeah, oh my gosh. Yes, can you imagine the difference? Look at that. I think she's fantastic. Okay, if I'm being really, really picky, the color is a little more brown than I remember these cars actually being, but look at this. Look at this. Look at the sparkle. Look, she is so happy. We still have to find, okay, this, the hood and the trunk emblem and the center caps. But look at that. Look at that. And yes, I know the bottom part of the bumper is supposed to be black like it is on the back. I forgot to tell them that, but I think it's fantastic. I don't care. I think it is such a huge difference. I'm amazed. I really, really am. Now, who is they? Who am I talking about? Well, I went to Maaco. I really, really did. I had a half off coupon and basically that works off of half off of the price of the paint job. If there's anything extra, which mine did, you got to pay for that. So I had the half off coupon, which was half off of the $900 deal, but they charged me an extra $500 because of all of the sanding involved. Okay, remember how horrible the paint was, and you had the pinstriping that had just rubbed clear right here. It's gone. Everything is gone. This is the single stage with the premium seal. I get a 4-year warranty on this, and I think they charged me like $1,168 or something like that. But I think she's fantastic. Remember where the car started? Remember what a piece of crap? Other than the rip right there, I think it looks fantastic. I really, really do. This is going to be a fun, fun, fun car for someone if they wanted to get it back to 110%. Right now we're probably at 90%, but we'll talk about that. But we're just going to admire the paint job. Yes, sir. I can't tell you. See right here, there's a little overspray. Nothing major. And I do have to attach this piece right here. Not a big deal. I'm seeing more as I'm doing a walk around here. But look at her. Look at that. She's gorgeous, baby. And that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys very much for hanging with me and continuing to support the channel through this BMW, which I'm tickled pink, even though the car is supposed to be kind of a champagne color. I'm pink as can be. I'm as pink as the Barbie SUV sitting right over there, which is bringing all kinds of new subscribers to me. I do want to say thank you to everybody at OTOFIX. This is a handy little unit. If you need something that is Bluetooth, woo, 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 right here, this is what you need. Live data, everything you could ever ask for. You can email the diagnosis to yourself or your customers or whatever. And look how thin. Look at that. I love it. This is the OTOFIX D1 scanner. We will have a link down below, which is right down there. So please go check it out. It is a great little device. I wish it had more adapters because I had these old cars, and so I'm kind of limited, but they do have a much fancier version of the D1. Randy has one over at Auto Auction Rebuilds, and it will do a whole bunch of stuff. So you might check out that one as well. Cool little camera on the back, so please check them out. Well, what are we going to do with the car? Do we keep it? Do we sell it? Do we ask $1,000 bajillion for it? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I just put a little button back on the window switch right there. It's a little bit loose. Let me know what you think the car is worth. You rarely see these E38s out there. This one runs, it drives, air conditioning, not quite yet. We're also working on a vacuum leak in the engine. It's great when it gets warmed up, but it's just a little difficult to start and keep running when it's cold. Completely different feel to the car when it's nice and warm. But we fixed a whole bunch on the car. We went through the motor, the cooling system, the fuel system, the injectors, the spark plugs, hoses, all kinds of stuff. And then we fixed headlights and tail lights and cigarette lighters and instrument clusters, sunroofs, all kinds of stuff. Window regulators. Yeah, it's been a journey. It's really been a journey. So thank you for sharing your time with me. We are back with another video very, very soon. So stay tuned. I'll have more on that Mercedes E320T or S124 or W124, depending on where you are. That is up to like 65,000 views in a few days. Ah, who'd have known? An amazing car like that could bring so many subscribers. And I say amazing, well, it's something. The car is definitely something. Kind of butt ugly, but kind of cute in the same way too. And I have chosen a name for her, so we will reveal the name in the next video. It's very, very fitting. Everybody thought Sweaty Betty would be a good one. I like that name. I just had something else that kind of popped in my mind. And I think one or two other viewers actually helped me decide that name as well. All right, folks. Monkey Wrench Mike here saying thank you again for watching, and we'll see you again in another video very, very soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.